Okay. עוד פעם, שלום לכם אנשים טובים וברוכים הבאים לערוץ הקטן שלי. Same day, all of the excitement. I'm back again with a video heading outside of the gates toward the Mount of Olives. I just left the Temple Mount complex and I could not, if you saw the previous video, I could not get all the way up to the unit because of what you hear in the background. I couldn't get all the way up onto the top of the platform because of the people and the threats and the angst and the anger, whatever. So what you're seeing now in front of you is an area known as the Ophel, and I am on the south side of the Temple Mount complex. I'm on the south side. You're looking at the rotunda at the top of Al-Aqsa Mosque, and the ruins of the Ophel on the south end. That's the Mount of Olives in front of you. You can see the buses in the background and whatnot. And this way where I'm panning, beyond that wall, that exterior wall, you'll see the city of David. These ruins, this area for a lot of people, they believe it to be a potential temple site off of the square platform that you see. Again, that's a theory. I don't think that it's impossible, but nonetheless, this is what remains. There's a lot of ritual bath remains there, leftovers. And yeah, outside this wall is the Kidron Valley. The Kidron Valley that runs from here, believe it or not, all the way from Jerusalem, all the way down to the Dead Sea. It's a big ditch, basically, a really big ditch. So the throngs of people that you are watching are heading toward the wall, to the wall, for prayers, X, Y, and Z. And a lot of the angst and anger and energy that you were experiencing is because you could see that there were a lot of Jewish kippah wearing, tassel wearing people going up onto the platform, and the people are very angry behind this. And look, I have to be honest, I can feel them on a level, but as one of the ladies was throwing threats toward me, as you may have heard in one of the videos, telling me to go back to my country, she's got a lot of nerve because they originate in Egypt. They originate in Egypt. So she has a lot of nerve. But I get them on a level, but look, she says Israel won't allow them to have, what do you call it, autonomy in their most holy, as she was saying. But look, you know and I know that when they pray, they put their butts in the air and they point their butts toward what they call most holy. It can't be most holy to them. With their A and two S's pointed toward the center of the platform as they point toward Mecca and Medina. Mecca and Medina is your most holy. Again, I have Muslim friends and family, and I respect their belief. But you can't convince me of one thing when your actions do another thing. A lot of trash is left up there. People pee up there. They do everything. So no, spare me about it being your most holy. Spare me with it being somehow your most holy place. I don't buy it. At any rate, that's enough of my rant. I'm going to make my way down and outside of the Dung gate. The Dung gate is where I'm headed. And that takes you straight out to the Kidron Valley, and the Mount of Olives will be out and to the left. So I'm going to head out here. So we're exiting the old city outside of the exterior walls. All right, so I've exited the exterior gate and I'm making my way down toward the city of David and the Mount of Olives. The city of David is down where I'm panning the camera. City of David is down where I'm panning the camera. You can see the signs, I'm sure. And there are olive trees everywhere, as you might be able to guess. Hence the Mount of Olives, makes sense, yeah? I'm going to cross the street shortly here and give you a look inside of the active dig, the active archaeological dig that's going on in the city of David. If I can reach up over this wall, which I'm sure I can. There is plexiglass here, but it might not give you a clean view. Again, these are the exterior walls. I don't know how this is going to look through plexi, but I'm going to do the best that I can. These are the ruins of an active dig going on in the city of David. Just a second ago, I mentioned to you that I was on the south end of the temple platform, heading down south. I was beyond that wall and inside. On the other side of that wall are the Ophir ruins that I mentioned. And then down here, just imagine this street obviously, was not here 2,000 years ago. But this leads all the way down. And down here somewhere, David's Palace, a lot of potential different places that are there. So I'm going to make my way on down. We have signs here. Ir David Yerushalayim Hakduma, the early Jerusalem or ancient Jerusalem, as they say, because this platform and the whole nine, it's argued is not necessarily what Zion was. Okay, the sign, City of David. I'm not going to go down there, as much of that is closed off anyway. So I'm just going to continue to walk over toward the Mount of Olives, which for those who are lovers of the gospel, you are more familiar with it, the Mount of Olives, and Yeshua standing on that mount, constantly ascending it, coming down it, going back and forth, making his way to Betania, Bethany, and Beit Pagai, and all of these other places, back and forth and down to the temple complex. Again, here I am, apparently on the south side. The south side, and the continuation of ruins that would take you all the way down to the city of David. These are all remains of houses, ritual baths, or mikveh. And yeah, in front of you is the Mount of Olives. I'm going to check the time on this video again to make sure that I keep these remotely short, somewhat short. And it appears that I'm at 10 minutes, so I'm going to keep this one going to about 15. So on the sign down there in Hebrew, it says Chomot HaOfel, or the walls of the Ophel. Again, ancient ruins, leftovers from a long time back, you guys, a long time back. As I step across the street here to the Mount of Olives, toward the Mount of Olives, this is the Kidron Valley that you read about in the Brit HaChadashah in the New Testament. This is the Kidron Valley. And this ditch, the Kidron, runs the length all the way from Jerusalem here in the south, all the way down. It continues to flow to the Dead Sea. You're looking at the Judean hills in the background there in the distance. This is the Arab village of Silwan. Silwan, also associated with Shaluach, Silom, Shiluach, the pool of Silom, which is in the region. All right, the gold dome topped structure that you see there in the distance is a Russian Orthodox church that's been up there for a minute. And the Garden of Gethsemane is a little bit further in front of me. That's going to be in another short video that I'll start after I stop this one. I do, however, want to take a moment to stop here at this particular point, and I want to call to memory the memory of my friend Enoch Flores. Enoch Flores, who, of course, for some who do know, he passed away. And the last time that we were here together, we took a picture at this very spot, here. So, Yehi Zichro Livracha, may his memory be a blessing. So, as I continue to make my way toward the Mount of Olives, you can see again the exterior structures, the exterior structure of the southern wall of the temple complex with the Al-Aqsa Mosque in the distance, and where they're doing the literal fool where I just left from. This is a very expensive cemetery, Jewish cemetery. They want to be here because they want to be the first to be resurrected when Mashiach comes. If we think about and remember the words of Yeshua, he said, some will rise to everlasting life, others will rise to everlasting contempt. Yeshua, he is Haderech v'et ha'emet v'et ha'chaim. He is the way, the truth, and the life. Plain and simple. But still, though the people are buried there and they are gone, I ask for mercy. I ask for mercy. Guards on duty in the Kidron Valley. So here we are at the Gate of Mercy. Signs for the Gate of Mercy. I'm about to stop this video now. But you can see Sha'ar HaRahamim, the Gate of Mercy. Different sites that they're offering you and showing you the location for. And this is where this video will come to an end. Friend, don't worry. There's so much more to show you. So much more to show you. This is Absalom's pillar, David's son. It's a monument erected to him. I don't know all of the history behind it, but that's what it's called. And as I said, this is the Mount of Olives. In the Garden of Gethsemane in the background of the church. Okay. All right, I'm going to stop this video right here, friends. I'm going to pause this here, and I'm going to make my way up toward the Golden Gate. The Golden Gate where Yeshua, the Mashiach, will enter that gate, even though it's been walled up by those who would presume to stop him with bricks and mortar. Good luck with that. But yeah, this is, like I said, my experience and my existence for the next 7 to 8 days. It seems to be ticking down faster the more I do and the more places I go to. But this is my my existence. This is my my reality, at least for a little better than another week. Today, my friend and I, Jeanette, will be taking off to Tel Aviv. Today, we're going to catch the train up north to Tel Aviv, and we're going to go to a concert there. Again, I don't beat anybody up the way I used to. If you want to do bunnies and rabbits, that's your thing. Enjoy that. Do you? So this is Easter Sunday for a lot of people, and they're doing their thing back home in the States. I want to let you know again, as always, that we're safe. We're in one piece, even though you can see that it can get very dicey at moments. Hashem is in control, and he is watching over us. So we're going to go and leave the ancient for a little while and go to the kind of wild and out there city of Tel Aviv. But we're going for a concert, a dinner, and we're going to take the train back down south, but up to Jerusalem, and I will rejoin you again from there. So until the next time, be blessed, everybody. I love you, and I will be talking to you shortly. Shalom.